Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Kentucky's offense will get first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense.
Turning it on. Past the 30. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football and climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
Makes a move. Touchdown, Kentucky. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Carter. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Got him, and nobody's close. Just keeps moving. Still on his feet. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to... Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Pulls it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tight end now in motion. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Moses. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Now improvising. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor of this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Moses.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And the Broncos line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Now adjusting. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Kentucky! Fitted in the window for the score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Broncos heading quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Moses. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rushes on him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
And the ball comes to rest right there.
It's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backward. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Broncos send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the heat. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Uncorks one to the middle. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Bringing it back. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And the ball's out. Does anybody want to hold on to this thing? Defense picks it up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw, it's Moses. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. He'll field the punt and look for room.
The return is tackled down at the 20. And the Kentucky offense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Avoids pressure. Buying some time. He can't make the connection on the soft toss.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's
looking to take a shot. Makes the grab at the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it first and 10 just outside the 20. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Gets it out quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Under fire. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. Sweet cut there. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day.
That was my bad, man. Do not try to press club.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Steps away. Breaks the tackle. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags it quickly on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Makes it past the marker. Powers through. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Moses. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Broncos decide to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more...
Oh, he's got some space. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. They go to the ground. Makes him talk to the hand.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Working that left side now. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. There he goes. Past the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Western Michigan. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he makes the extra point.
30. Western Michigan, 14.
On the move from inside is 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Makes one man miss. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Quick step and go. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add put 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Utah State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Logan for some time. They're up 14 over the Judicials. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. To the air. It's Moses. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Back to pass. Plows through the defense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Broncos will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the 2nd half underway. and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Power football with the run. Jukes his way for more. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's complete to the right. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Powers through the defender. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it fit.
Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. To the air, it's Moses. Got his man quickly. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. With the catch, it's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lets one fly deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw again. Hauls it in. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? He breaks the tackle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Makes his man miss. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up for this 2nd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They weren't able to move them an inch on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 18 over Wyoming. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Moses. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Got his man to the left. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, West. Michigan.
Man, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Snap it to the back. Hard running there. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Runs through a tackle. Oh, just dismissing tackles. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the Heat. Oh, what a move. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
Quarterback may change this route. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Kentucky right back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Escapes trouble. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Wide out trying to get it in. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. And the Broncos are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Back to throw. It's Knowles. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the defense got him at the 27.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Buys a little time. He's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Buys a little time. Runs through the tackle. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Knowles. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
He's got him in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Broncos are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Gives it on the option. Finding an escape route. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And his first pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A strike downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Knowles. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Broncos will call on their punt team.
Number 18 in punt formation to kick it away.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Zings it complete to the right. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get them on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Might as well give it to him again. Creates a little room. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Taylor wants to throw it. He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Yeah, how about that? The mindset of the offensive coordinator. You got a really big lead. You're sitting really pretty, but I think this is just about rubbing your nose in it and trying to make bigger plays down the field. But the defense finally got to stop, and they need some more of those and some big plays to get back in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's got it on the run. Running through contact. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. And the Broncos buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. It's another safety. They get their third one of this game.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple weeks, especially the next week at practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the ball.
And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. With the clock running, this should be the final play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.